What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome back, Sooner Surge Live on this Monday evening. Thanks for joining us tonight as we left the show last night. I don't know if anybody in the chat remembers this, but we left the show last night. We said two guys. Is Oklahoma? I think they're going to get two guys in the portal today. That was what I said. That's what Germ said too. A lot more than that today. They made some moves. They got some guys committed. So climbing the portal rankings, I think Penn State's one right now, but Penn State has like 19 or 20 guys, which affects the number. OSU's high too. But OU and Indiana right now are two of the when you look at the rankings, teams that have that are up there pretty high. Here's the thing. We can talk about all these guys. We're going to talk about them all tonight. Here's what I know about who they've got out of the portal so far. In my opinion, they're better than what they lost.
Oh, so 10 times better.
That to me, it means you're getting better. Now, have you got the just big-time stud? Maybe not. But I like the pieces that they're putting together. But yeah, you always want like the guy. But so far, this portal class, as far as the needs they're getting, I like what I'm seeing, man. I think there's some good gets in that portal.
And I think we go and start with this guy, Trell Harris. So Oklahoma gets Trell Harris from Virginia, third-team All-ACC. He's a guy that's a little over 6 foot, 200 pounds, can stretch the field a little bit, in my opinion. He can also – he's physical enough that he can be a possession receiver as well. I think he plays outside for Oklahoma. I think it's a good get for the Sooners. Jay, what are your thoughts on Trell Harris?
I like him.
4-star out of the portal, but only a 2-star highly recruited.
I like him, Germ. I like him a lot. If you're asking me, is he like going to be the wide receiver one? I would assume, but is he a wide receiver one? I mean,
he's not going to be the wide receiver one.
I think. Let me finish. I think what OU is doing is this. I think OU is trying to get, and specifically if they get Livingstone, they are trying to get multiple guys that Mateer can spread the ball to. It doesn't look like, just from what you're seeing in the portal, that they're going to go get a guy that's going to just be double teamed all the time because he's that good, like a Cam Coleman. From what I'm looking,
they're going to spread. They're going to spread. I agree.
It looks like they're going to get they definitely need a wide receiver with some size. Because personally, Giovanni Gibson, I think they need somebody in that spot. I saw somebody ask about O-line. I saw somebody ask about O-lineman. 2 O-linemen out of the portal, Western Kentucky guy, Caleb, blanking on his last name.
Nitta.
And then Harris out of Arkansas. 2 O-linemen so far.
What's
tight ends so far. Yeah.
Hey, and what's interesting is Harris said that they told him he was going to play tackle, which means you got to think Foji's going to move to guard. But, hey, Corks, I don't want you to cream your pants over anything in life, man. Like, if you're creaming – I don't even know what cream your pants means. I don't even know what that means. Hear about it anymore tonight.
I don't even know. Just, I guess you have to.
And I've never had Prozac in my life, Fit Trader. Never had Prozac in my life. Okay, so here's where I'm at, Jane. I'm getting fired up, and we're 4 minutes into this. I'm getting fired up. I don't understand. Part of this is just Sooner fans, but
no, it's not. What are you talking about?
Sooner fans and any team you're a fan of, Jay, when you follow it so closely, but people get mad about the Jaden Ott thing, but yet they want OU to go after the top players in the portal. Well, Jaden Ott was one top player in the portal.
Well, here's the thing.
So was Mateer. And then the same people will say, I can't get excited about these Colorado State guys or whoever. But then they'll say, if OU doesn't go after Foley, they're broke. He's from TU. My point, and that's why last night I kind of went off on the Foley things, Jay. I'm sick of it. You can't say someone's trash because he's from a smaller school. You can't. You can't say someone's elite because he played in the SEC. It's over with.
Yeah. When you said it, Jerm, on this, I was laughing. But hey, Jerm, here's the thing.
I know I'm right, Nick. That's why I said it.
Hey, here's the thing. Cam Coleman is a great receiver. Okay. He was on Auburn. They weren't very good. You got to have a lot of pieces. I mean, and I am fine with the wide receiver by committee if you get guys that are going to produce. To me, it's all about production. Here's the thing. Last year, there was a lot of people, me included, you included, were bashing Oklahoma for going after Carson Kent, Will Huggins out of Kennesaw State, all the Kennesaw State guys. The difference is those guys were like just bodies. I don't think the 2 tight ends they got right now are bodies. I think they're going to be playing. So I think that's the difference. Those guys they're getting, or at least their step up from last year. They're better than they had last year. That's what you got to look at. You're not going to all of a sudden just have everybody number ones, but you got to get guys that are going to make your team better. They did that. I think the tight ends they've gotten are Germ. I like both of them. Yeah, you didn't get maybe the best tight end in the portal, but I like them.
They're better than what they got. And Jay, you got to admit, I mean, you got to admit my takes are elite and I all those things. You got to admit it, Jay.
Oh, you're elite with everything you do, Germ. You're just the best.
Okay, I'm kind of prepping you for your loss of the bet. Yeah, you got to consider today decent. I saw someone said Pettit 6'4". Giovanni Gibson's got height on him. It's not like they don't have any tall receivers.
I do think the running back they got, Avant out of Colorado State, I think the best thing he's bringing to the table, the dude's an elite returner.
No one returns the ball. What are you talking about?
Jerm, he's really good in the return game.
Kick returns.
Both. I think.
Well, Satania's going to be running punts.
Maybe you don't have to, Jerm. I mean,
I think Avant.
He's a depth piece, though. He's a depth piece.
I also think that Avant can be a third down type guy or a guy who get him in there and get him to the flat. He can make people miss in space, and he can make house calls.
Hey, but do you know what he reminds me of? I'm just going to throw a name out there.
Dave Meggett.
No, as far as an Oklahoma guy.
He reminds me of Dave Meggett.
No, an Oklahoma guy in recent history that they brought in out of the portal that really didn't play a whole lot. That's kind of what he reminds me of. It's Sam Franklin.
Oh, come on.
Do you think he's going to play a lot, Avant?
He's a better receiver than Sam Franklin.
What I'm saying is I think he's a guy that they bringing in because they needed another running back. I think the people that think
I agree, but I think he can be utilized in the offense sparingly to play.
I'm not saying he can't, Jerm. I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think there's some people out there that thinking, oh, that's who they went and got as the number one running back. I don't think that's what that is. I think that's just,
yeah. When do we find out about Livingston? And Braden, that's what I'm eating.
I would think tomorrow.
I've got tomato soup with wheat thins.
And I cannot believe you eat canned soup.
What else would you do?
I never in my life have I had a can of soup.
Jay, I work in education. I save money.
I make my own soup with cans.
That's canned soup.
You can make tomato soup with a few cans without and putting some other stuff in there instead of just eating out of the can.
I didn't have time, dude. I'm hopping on a live show, man. Chill. I think Livingston's a Sooner. And listen, Livingston, Harris, Satania, Elijah Thomas, Giovanni Gibson, Jermichael Carter. That is a solid 6-pack.
Well, I don't know who the 6 are, but I
just told you.
Say him again.
Satania, Harris.
Well, Satania's got to come back first, but yes.
He's coming back. Satania, Harris, Livingston, Elijah Thomas, Gibson, and who was the other one I said?
You said Jermichael Carter.
I said Jermichael Carter, but maybe Pettit.
There's other guys there.
Add Pettit and another one in Jordan, and you got an 8-pack.
Well, so far, let's look at the portal and who they've got. Okay, tight end, Hanson and Beers. Let's talk about those guys. Hanson, I do really like what I see on him with the running game. I like it. And you talk about the Arkansas O-lineman at 6'7", if he was at right tackle, or Foji, and you put up Hanson next to him at edge to block the edge guys at 6'7", I like it. Okay, maybe the run game can get better. In all reality, guys, to me, the one thing, Mateer's got to get better for sure, but outside of that, it's the running game. We can say all we want. Running game has to improve, and guys, it cannot improve without tight ends that can block people. and they haven't had tight ends at Oklahoma that could block people since Daniel Parker and Braden Willis. And Germ, that was about 45 years ago. Okay, so it's been a while, and I do like the fact that those two guys can block. They're physical tight ends. Okay, I like it. Are they better than they had last year? Yes. Are they better than they had the year before with Bauer Sharp? Yes. Tight ends are very important to this offense. Now, wide receivers so far, just Harris so far. We'll see what happens. One guy we haven't talked about, the defensive back from Oregon. Yes, there's some
6'2", 200.
There's some 3 years of eligibility left. There's some interesting things there with him because he kind of quit, I guess, before the season. But we don't know the whole story. What I wonder is, Lanning, if you say you're entering the portal, I'm pretty sure Lanning's going to be like, and I don't know what happened in that scenario. I don't claim to know, but I like his size. I like it.
Hey, Jay, do you think OU is going to pursue Durham? I still do.
Well,
here's why I say it. Here's why.
Wait, hold up. To me, if they're pursuing Durham, somebody's going to leave. You're not going to get Durham and keep the other 5. One of them's leaving.
Unless he thinks he can beat him out, Jay.
What? No, they're not going to have that many.
No, wait. Jay, where'd Jaden Ball go?
I'm assuming he's end up at Texas. Texas is going to get Raleek Brown, it sounds like, though. So I don't.
You high on Raleek?
I was very high on him out of high school.
Hadn't done much, has he?
I don't know what his stats were at Arizona State this last year. Do you?
No, and I was going to get to this when someone mentioned Witten earlier. Yes, Coach LePack is staying to coach tight ends, which is interesting because he was the O-line coach this year. Now he's going back to tight ends. So I think Jason Witten. I'm gonna tell you a couple guys that I just don't really not high on. John Cooper's one of them.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Brian Ellis. I mean, Alabama couldn't run the game, run the ball, but I would rather have Brian Ellis than John Cooper. I'd rather have Kevin Wilson than either one, but I want Jason Witten.
Who? Let's ask the people in the chat. Who would you want right now as tight end coach at Oklahoma? Who would be your guy? Now, you know what I talked to you about earlier tonight, German? You disagreed with me. But if you're going to bring Witten in, do you not see a scenario where they promote Kevin Wilson to tight end coach and bring in Witten as an analyst?
Terrible.
Why? Good. Wes Goodman and Nate Dreiling are analysts, and they coached position.
I don't care what Wes Goodman and Nate Dreiling are. I want Jason Witten coaching the tight ends, buddy.
But what I'm saying is Wilson's coached it before, Jerm. You still get Witten in that scenario.
Witten is a Hall of Famer. I don't care.
Well, he would still coach tight ends.
Then give him the title.
So give Goodman and Dreiling a coordinator title. Is that what you're saying?
No.
What do you mean?
I think Dreiling's a linebacker coach. Dreiling's not an analyst. I don't know what the crap you're talking about. You got as much crap today as cream in the pants of corks. Hey.
Will you stop talking about that, dude?
Great God. Hey, just like Joe John Finley's not getting fired, is he? Okay. Yeah. Oh.
What are you doing? Kel Gundy's not coming back, Mr. B. I love Kel Gundy, but he's not coming back.
Gundy back. Everyone came at me, Jay. You were cruising down the highway somewhere, floating down some ocean, and people are coming at me saying, "Germ, give it up. Joe John Finley's staying. Joe John Finley's staying. Joe John Finley's staying." Guess what? Apparently he's not. Now, I will say this: he hasn't been fired yet. Jay, are you a little worried?
What's the deal with that?
I don't know what they're waiting on. All the insiders said he's expected to be fired, but is he? He hasn't been fired. Interesting.
Here's the thing. Now, I do not even know. Well, other than Lee Pack, which is the guy I was hoping for personally. That's the guy I was.
I liked him a lot, Jay.
That's the guy I was rooting for. Other than him, I don't claim to know a bunch of tight end coaches that are just great. So I don't know that who.
Hey, I want to ask you something.
Go for it. I'm right here, Jeremy. I'm right here, man.
There's people in the chat. Greg says, "Do you want to bet?" I'm just curious on the Witten stuff. So everyone in the chat that's saying he's not coming here, it's not happening. Tell me why it's not.
Germ.
Is it that people think he doesn't want to leave high school and not be able to coach his son? That's what I'm curious. Do they think he wants to coach his son his senior year? Like, is that the reason? What's the reason people saying there's no chance in Witten?
Yeah. Best name on the team for Beers to stand next to. Well, you're going to have the obvious people say Mateer de Beers as a pass, but I guess I don't know. I'm trying to think of a guy at OU next to Beers that would work. I have to think about that for a minute, Mark. Hey, Jenna says this. What's the holdup on landing Owen Long in our ESPN line print? I don't know. What's the holdup on Kip Lewis is my question. Is when is that going to be announced? I would think that would be announced pretty soon if he's staying or if he's going to the NFL. And I
wonder if that's the holdup on all fronts, Jay.
Because if he comes back, you go get more of a depth guy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, some of those guys are waiting to see if Kip and Owen Heineke are coming back. If Sammy O's coming back, like.
JJ staying on analyst unless he finds a better job somewhere. Who knows? It could be Tennessee. I mean, that's.
Well, wait. Sooner Freak says, I'll take anyone on the bet that Witten wants the job. Wait, Sooner Freak, you're saying Witten does want it, right? I'm with you if that's what you're saying.
Sooner Freak's been hinting for a week that Witten's coming to Oklahoma, pretty much. The re-signing with the team they're already on are the worst graphics. I agree. I don't like it. I agree. How about Hollywood Smothers ending up at Bama?
At Bama, Jay, I'm surprised.
Well, I like him.
Is he a starter at Bama?
Well, they're getting him to be their starter. Yeah,
I know they are. Was there some trouble he was in when he was at OU?
No, I remember. I thought the deal was he wanted to go. It was a home, closer to home type deal, wasn't it? But also it was DeMarco. I think was a little bit of it.
Yeah,
I don't know though. I don't remember. It's been a few years, Jeremy.
There are some edge rushers that they were going after. Didn't they? Oh, what is his name? Ozamalo or
yeah, they offered. I believe
they offered Ozamalo. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're going to go after a D-end or two. Yeah, I agree, 918. Hey, you know what? They had to replace me with a Hall of Famer.
That's true. That's true. It was kind of weird today just seeing all the commits today. It was like, wow, all at once. It was kind of crazy. About every 30 minutes, there was another one.
But not Parker, Livingston.
Well, he just visited today. Yeah, I saw this.
I saw both of those.
Both those. Here's the thing. Like, OU lost some linemen in the portal, but it's not like they lost guys that you think were going to start next year. I mean, so, and that's all positions right now. Other than Devin.
Did OU lose a starter?
Biggest loss from the portal right now, who would you say for Oklahoma? Is it Jordan?
No, it's Marcus Strong, but he can be replaced. I mean.
You think Marcus Strong over Devon Jordan?
Jay, they got dudes in the secondary.
Well, I know, but Devon Jordan played a lot of it'd be Kobe. Kobe probably be the one. Now
I'm not sure.
Did he announce anything?
Not where he's going.
Isn't that kind of weird?
918 thinks it's Logan Howland.
Don't you think it's kind of weird that Kobe hasn't announced where he's going?
I mean, it is.
Here's
strange.
the thing. Hey,
could he go back to OU?
Hey, L. Brent Venables. I love the profile pic there. It's pretty sweet. The thing about Indiana is they're pretty good at wide receiver. That would be my only thing with Livingston.
I agree. And I think part of it, Jay, is Livingston wants to shove it to Texas a little bit. What better way than playing at OU?
Well, yeah. Hey, this is a great question. Let's talk about it. Great question, Platone. Good to see you on there, man. O-line too deep. Let's go through it. Okay. Left tackle. You got tackles. You got Fasusi. You got
the new guy.
You consider Foje. You consider Harris. Who am I missing? That's 3. I'm missing somebody.
Hollenbeck's not a tackle.
That might be it at tackle. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I'm missing a guy. You got Michaela, and you could say Caleb Nitta, maybe both center. You got Akinkumi.
Akinkumi's guard.
You got EPL Ozida at guards. You have who else?
OJ can play guard.
Hollenbeck.
Hollenbeck.
Noah Best.
Noah
right?
Best can play center.
Deacon Schmidt.
You got Deacon Schmidt.
Yeah.
Like they've got some dudes. I'd like to get a couple more.
Do you think they're going to take another O lineman? I don't know if they will, Jerm. Maybe one more. Maybe one more. If you can go get an elite center, you go get them. What do you think about this? What do you think about Caleb Nitta, Jerm?
Caleb Nitta is not going to play at OU except for if someone gets injured. That's my take on Caleb Nitta, which you got to have those guys. You got to have those guys, Jay.
Hey, and Mark, this is not true. LSU just got a commitment from an Old Dominion wide receiver. So, I mean, it's not.
Again, that's why, Jay, I can't stand it when people are like, well, only OU is going after these guys. It's not true.
Now, I mean, yeah. OU did get an
lower level guy.
OU did get an Oregon transfer today.
Is the Oregon a lower level guy?
Oregon is still playing football this year.
Is the Virginia guy lower level? Is Parker Livingston lower level?
Well, he hasn't committed.
Yeah.
I did see this. You know what else? I saw some rumors going around. I'm not saying they're true, but a lot of Sark to the NFL heating up.
I wonder, Jay. Hey, Platone, yes. They have like 7 guys from James Madison. Correct. Okay, no one's saying a darn thing about him.
Well, no, they're winning. They win football games. Google it.
Correct.
Google it.
Correct.
And by the way, they haven't lost a game this year.
Correct.
Is Indiana, in your opinion, the best sports story turnaround of your lifetime?
Of my lifetime?
I think it is of mine. Yeah.
Let me ponder on that. Hey, Chuck.
Ponder on what? The last 2 years?
You said of my lifetime.
Yeah. What else would be? Who else would it be?
Let me think of it, bud. Because the Dallas Cowboys were pretty terrific from Herschel Walker to where they went.
Now, this is a good one, too, by Corks. That's a good one, Corks. Snyder.
Hey, Chuck, no, they didn't get Coleman. Where's Coleman going? Did he announce?
No, and Jimmy, you can't compare it to 2000. Totally different. Indiana has never been anything. That's totally different.
Yeah.
OU is a sleeping giant because they've done it before. Indiana.
You got the Thunder.
Well, I'm just making conversation. It's off-season, mess. Okay? It's off-season, bro. Jeremy, you got trumpet tonight. What are you going to do, man? Whatever you want. You need to do something cool.
I'm not doing anything right
trumpet,
now. Trumpet,
poem. I mean, I lost that bet, man. You got to do something.
You should just be hyping me up the whole show, and you just don't do it, dude. It's terrible. I'm going to change the bet.
I do not think he's going to end up at Aggies.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, and I don't think it's LSU. He's not even visiting LSU, is he?
Do you think Texas?
I don't know, Jay.
What about USC, man?
I don't think it's USC. And 918 says, I just don't know what people expect from the portal. How many starting roles do they think are up for grabs? I agree. There's only a handful. Maybe 3 at tops for OU.
You did, Greg God, you did, and maybe you'll be right.
Everyone said that, yeah.
So
that was the names. I think immediately when he entered, those are the first 2 schools that he said he was visiting.
Hey,
wasn't it?
let me ask you this, Jerm. You got the suit on, you got the sport coat on. You're GM of just a random college football team. It's not OU. It's just a team. What would be your price that you would not go over for Cam Coleman? Or would there be a price? You would pay whatever?
Well, one, I would have to know the budget. I would have to know how much money I needed for other guys. But I'm not double paying him for example, let's say David Stone's getting 2. You can't give him double what David Stone's making. What I would do is I'd go to what David Stone's making.
Totally different positions, Jerm.
And you can arguably say defensive tackle is more important.
I know what you're saying, but
so my point is, if you doubled what Stone got, that's too much.
Yes,
Well, I'd
and
have to know the budget and what everyone's getting paid,
but
Jay.
Germ, if you're going to pay Brandon Sorsby $5 million, would you pay Coleman that?
OU's not paying Brennan Sorsby 5.
Tech is.
I don't care about Tech and what Cody Campbell's doing, Jay.
Now I'm fine with this 18B1 SFG. I'm fine with balanced offense, and I am. But you know what I'm even more fine with? Running game. I need Oklahoma to have a running game this year. As a fan, I want it. I want some guys out there pushing people around, dude. And whatever you need to do to make that happen, they brought in 2 tight ends that can block. What else do you need to do on the offensive side to have it, to take less things off of John Mateer, please? Take less off of him. The more John Mateer throws the ball, the more chances are he throws a pick, okay? If he throws the ball 40 to 50 times, don't need to be doing that. Let's figure out offensively what you can do to push some teams around like they're being physical on defense with. Let's do the same thing offensively with some guys. Move the ball down the field, man.
Chris Logan says, what do they have coming in from high school in the running back and receiver room? Well, you got Pettit coming in, who's 6'4" receiver, goes about 215. Running back, you got Jonathan Hatton Jr., highly touted recruit that did not commit to OU, but then he switched his commitment. And then you have DeZayon Jackson.
Yeah, I can't pronounce the first name. DeSeven. I don't know. Walker. And I thought it was Walker.
Oh, Walker, yeah. What'd I say?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are very – I mean, coaches are very hopeful they're going to be big time, especially Jonathan Hatton. But
yeah, it remains to be seen on the wide receivers as far as what would they do? Like, will they play the youngsters? And Zach, there are a lot of people that are high on Hatton. Here's the thing. After seeing Blaylock get a lot of run this year, you would think a freshman can come in and play if he's good enough. So we'll see. Does Zephon? I still don't know if I'm saying it right. So got a lot of you on here tonight. Appreciate you as always. Remember, we go live every night at 9:30. Thanks for joining us tonight. Even off season, we'll be here out of the 365. We'll probably be here at 360 or more. So join us every night at 9:30. Okie launch.
I was looking. I saw someone said something about Parker. I was looking at my phone just to see if there's been a commitment, but I mean, there hasn't yet. But it looks like they're obviously trying to close the deal on Parker Livingston tonight.
Yeah, sounds like, and I would imagine they'd want to close it.
That's a. I mean, in my opinion, you get him, you're set at receiver. That receiving room is good.
Do you think if they get him, they're done at receiver?
They're done at receiver.
I would agree. If they land him, I think.
I just gave you the 6-pack, 8-pack of guys. What else do you want?
Well, I'd like for you to not yell. That'd be the first thing.
So hey, give me a number one right now besides Cam Coleman. I'll wait on you, Greg God. Give me number ones right now.
Well, I would agree, Jeremy. Outside of Cam Coleman,
beep, 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 beep,
who else would you say out there?
This is for Greg God. Greg God. Who else would fit the stud finder? Beep, beep, beep,
what about Trey Richardson? Would he?
I'm asking Greg God.
I'm asking you. Would Trey Richardson fit it from Vanderbilt?
TJ Moore would, but he's not in the portal.
No, he signed with Clemson.
Right, he's not in the portal.
What about Richardson from Vanderbilt?
No. Cole Adams, I like the dude, but he's not. He's not going to come at OU and play.
And Chris, this is what we're saying. Nobody would like that if they were OU. Nobody would think he'd be a 1 because he's from San Jose State. I'm just saying the fans. That's what people would say.
Yeah. Wait, so you're saying it's Cam Coleman? You're saying they need a number 1, but there's no one out there but Cam Coleman. Then I guess they're not getting a number 1, and guess what? No other team has him.
Correct.
Kearney has not entered the portal from what I've seen, and Livingston has. He doesn't have sure hands. The biggest issue about Livingston is the drops.
Well, the end of the year he struggled a little bit. He was Manning's guy early on. Early on, he was Manning's guy.
Wait. So 3 minutes ago, okay, you know what that means? Parker's coming. Like,
what do you mean?
Kearney just entered the portal. They're getting another dude at receiver. The writing's on the wall. Kearney has no chance of playing at
Yeah,
OU.
that's obvious. And Germ, let's not. I mean, this is
OU Insider reported it.
Hey, this is new football, dude. It's not, and people need to realize it. Just like Livingston in the portal when he wrote the letter saying, not really my decision. It may not be Kearney's. They might have said, "Hey, we need a spot." I mean, who knows, dude? I mean,
I'm going to ask you a question, Jay.
I don't know.
This is for the you froze. This is for the viewers too. You guys go ahead and tell me Miami's number one receiver.
Malachi Tony.
Okay. Give me Indiana's number one.
Oh, I can't think of his name. I know who he is.
Is it Becker?
Can't think of his name.
By the way, if Becker played at OU, he wouldn't be at number one. People would say he's not any good. Go ahead and tell me Oregon's number one.
Jerm, I don't follow those teams that closely, okay?
Point is, they're just,
Cooper's Indiana's guy. Yeah, that's right.
Becker, Surratt. I mean, they got all kinds of dudes, Jay.
That's what I'm saying. I would like to have a plethora.
I would rather have. I'm going to say this right now, and people are going to say I'm just a homer, okay? So get your homer glasses on. I don't think this is a homer take.
Yeah, Moore's Oregon. That's right.
He's not their number one, though. They got another dude they throw to more often. Jay, I would rather have Harris, Livingston, Satania than Cam Coleman, Giovanni Gibson.
Well, they just double up. I mean, Coleman. It doesn't matter.
I didn't leave Satania in there. Did you get that?
Mateer's got to be able. Here's the other thing too: is though certain offenses, you're better off with it depends on the offense you're in too, as far as having that one. I don't know. I mean, I would love to have Cam Coleman. I just don't think
I'm with Daniel. I would love to have Cam Coleman too, Jay. Just not to sacrifice your entire portal for one guy is my point.
Hey, Crystal, thanks for the soup. Appreciate you as always, Crystal. Good to see you on here. It says, been away from the Sooner News today. Can you guys name the top 3 portal gets so far? Well, first off, that would be an opinion, but I can say for Oklahoma, are you saying? Or is this for national? If you're talking Oklahoma, I think Trell Harris at wide receiver is one of them. Okay, he's one of the top 3. Outside of that, I think you'd have to include one of the 2 tight ends because it's a big upgrade from what they had last year. I'm looking at more as upgrade from last year than I am best player out there, okay? And then for Oklahoma, another one, the Arkansas O-lineman, here in Arkansas, Jeremy, a lot of Arkansas fans mixed on him. A lot of people loved him. A lot of people said he wasn't any good, okay? He's got a lot of size. I like it because they lost Simmons. He gives you a guy that started. So I'm trying to think of who the 3 would be. Harris, probably one of the tight ends. As far as making a difference this year, the third one, it might be between maybe one of the O linemen. I mean, maybe Harris. I mean, what would you say, Jerm, to that?
So I know, Crystal, thanks for the super.
Do you think Avant would be on there?
No, Trell Harris is right now.
I think both Harrises might be 2 of the top 3 right now.
Who?
Both Harrises.
I agree. It's the 2 Harrises and Hansen. For me. Hey, one other thing about the Cam Coleman stuff is, where's Auburn at this year, Jay?
They didn't do anything.
You know what's laughable to me? There's people in this chat. There's Sooner fans all over Oklahoma and the nation who say John Mateer is trash, and you can deservedly say it. You can critique that. I don't have any issue with you saying that. And then you say you got to bring in Cam Coleman. How did Jackson Arnold trash do with Cam Coleman? Case closed. Case closed. You guys want to bring in Cam Coleman, but in your same breath, you say Mateer's trash. So why bring in an elite receiver? Why do it? Boom, mic drop. Okay? Which one you want?
Chuck, good to see you, man. Says, I'm just hoping Nagy's evaluation is better on these guys than it was on I. Yes, I agree, but I do think, in my opinion on this,
I agree.
I think Ott. I think, let's not forget Nagy came in in February last year. It was spring portal. There wasn't a whole lot of guys out there. I'm trying to think who I was out there at running back. They missed on Ott. Okay, they did. And I hope they're a lot better. From what I've seen on guys they've got this year, I like them. I like the pieces. Now, is it enough to get you to a national championship, which is what all you fans want? We'll see. It starts to me with Mateer, though. Mateer's got to be an O-line. Mateer and O-line. Okay?
I agree.
That's what has to be better. Those two groups.
You've got to think that the addition of the tight end, that the guys in the tight end room are going to help improve the run blocking. That's one. For Oklahoma's O-line, this offseason needs to be about run blocking.
Yeah.
That's what it needs to be focused on.
And, Michael, you're right. And I watched a handful of Arkansas games. I didn't watch them closely, but I watched them, and their offense, O-line, opened up holes. They could run the ball.
Yeah, so. And BV wants locker room guys. 918 says, so far, I think Nagy doing well as far as what the needs are.
Well, you know what I like about what Nagy's done so far? And you may hate this, and people may hate it. I like the fact that today is January 5th. The portal opened January 2nd, and they've already signed guys that they were trying to get. There's no let's wait and see if whatever. I think he knew what he wanted, and he went in there and got the guys he thought could make a difference so far. Now,
let me ask everyone. Let me ask everyone who's been calling him Jim Saggy. Yesterday, what was the new name yesterday? Jim Bags, dropping bags. All these things, Jay. Let's talk about Jim Nagy. Would you rather have Curtis Lofton?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nagy had a plan, and he had a plan on guys as far as re-signing, guys entering the portal, all of it.
And I think Cam Coleman's elite, but what do you have to say to this?
Well, you can't go off
double team. That's what you have to say to it.
Well, here's
Jackson Arnold was throwing him the ball. That's another thing.
Here's what I'll say about Cam Coleman.
Jackson Arnold.
Jerm, here's what I'll say about Cam Coleman. I would rather him go to Aggies than Texas because I don't think Marcel. I don't think Reed is it at all at quarterback.
I don't either. But Jay, Archie Manningham could be
yes. That's the team I don't want him to go to.
Hey, Okie Long guy. Why do you say Jeremy obviously didn't see the same John Mateer I watched? Wait, type in the chat your opinion of John Mateer because I guess you're taking words out of my. What did I say about him? I didn't call him trash. Now, if you're saying he's trash, I disagree with you. He's not trash.
I didn't have a great year.
But
Sooner Cowboy. I never compared him to Mateer, man. Never.
Everyone's going to compare him to Mateer, Jay.
I said I don't think Reed is it.
They won the same amount of playoff games, Jay.
And go look at A&M's schedule last year. They beat every SEC bottom dweller. They did anytime they played a decent team in the SEC, they got beat, and then they got beat in the playoffs. I don't think Reed is as good as people were saying at the beginning of the year because based off the schedule. Now, I'm not sitting there comparing him to Mateer. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying if Coleman was going to go to Texas or Aggies, even though OU plays the Aggies too, I'd rather him go to Aggies because I just don't think Reed is. I think he's kind of inconsistent, just like Mateer is on missing guys.
Guys, okay, Corks. CeeDee Lamb was absolutely elite, but Marvin Mims out of high school, to me, Marvin Mims was also a part of the offense too. Like, I would be willing to bet some of these other guys can be a Marvin Mims type.
Let me ask you.
And the Zion Kearney stuff, he didn't get a chance. I like Zion Kearney a lot. I like him more than Carry-On.
Let me ask you this. If Satania comes back, they're going to get Trell Harris and say Livingston committed. If those three were your starting receivers, do you think that's the best receiver group just on paper since what year?
If it's Livingston, Harris, and Satania?
Yeah.
Well, it's better than the last
2 years.
For sure better than the last two.
What about the year?
Go back to Dylan Gabriel's last year. You had Mims. Who was in the slot? Who else was?
Theo Weiss was.
Well, you had Drake Stoops. I mean, that was a good one.
You had Weiss the first year of BV, didn't you?
Weiss caught a tutty the other day.
I'm trying to go back. I'm just saying that's 3 guys that can do some things. I'm not going to go for that comment, Chris. You're trying to get me to say it just like Germ did. Germ might say it because he said it.
Which one?
Cream in my pants, Germ. I mean, you said it 3 times.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I agree, Okilonga. I'm glad Chambliss is saying that. Looks like he's going to get another year. Wait, Mims wasn't there for DG's. Oh, it was DG's first year.
Yeah, it was DG's first year.
DG's first year. Correct, Daniel.
Thank you. I think Theo Weiss was on that roster too. Wasn't he?
I believe so, Jay. He stayed. One of the other guys bolted.
I thought. Now, I agree with this, Michael. If Parker Livingston commits, I don't see a path either, man. I agree with you guys on that. I do. Here's the thing. Another reason why I think Jim Nagy's been so efficient in getting guys early is that, the portal closes on the 16th. If you need to process guys out because you're getting other guys, then you got to tell them pretty soon, So 918 that, and I think he's referring to that. Oh, he has been so spoiled that quarterbacks, everyone not winning a Heisman will be called trash by this fan base. Well, that's true. And it's not just that, it's that wide receiver too, and it's that running back too.
You got to curb expectations on a lot of things. I'm not here to say someone's trash right off the bat. I'm not here to say someone's elite. I will say I like what Livingston, Harris, and Satania would bring to the table, along with Hansen as a blocking tight end. Beers is more of a catching tight end in my mind than a blocking tight end.
Cade, good to see you, man. He has got a question here. It says, if we get Livingstone, do you think we lose one or more of J. Mike, Giovanni, E.T., Choice, or Carrion? I would say this. The 2 I would look out for in that scenario. Giovanni, Carrion.
I don't think Giovanni. He's coming off an injury. He's going to just finish his season. To me, it'd be Carrion. I don't know how they feel about I don't know how Jermichael Carter would feel about other guys being brought in right now.
What do you mean, Jerm? How many snaps did he play last year?
I think he had high hopes, and now there's other guys coming in, and he can see his opportunities are limited.
You're saying Jermichael Carter instead of Trell Harris or Livingston?
No, I'm saying from his perspective, he might enter the portal.
Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows?
Hey, Cole Sullivan. Yeah.
Now this 6 right here, I like.
Parker, Trell, Satania. I said that earlier, except I had Jermichael instead of Manny.
Hey, Beers can block. He can also catch passes. He's pretty athletic for his size. Hansen can block and catch.
So Greg got. I think they get one more. Right now they have 4 guys. You have Ryder Mix, you have Rucker, and then you have the 2 guys they just got out of the portal with Beers and Hansen. I think one more.
I agree. I think they get one more.
Because one of those true freshmen coming off an ACL injury.
Yeah, I think they get one more as well. Montana State wins the title. And let's talk about this. Golly, we're already 45 minutes into this show. Are you kidding me? Let's just position groups. How many more guys they get? Tight end, we both say 1.
Trene Washington, I forgot.
We both say 1. I'm
going to say 1, but I don't know if they will with Trene. I'm going to say 1.
Wide receiver.
If they get Parker Livingston, they're done. If they don't get Parker Livingston, likely they'll get one more still.
If they don't, they'll get one more. Running back, done?
Unless you get Caden Durham, you're done.
What about?
And by the way, I believe Peyton Bowen's coming back. But Peyton Bowen, Kip Lewis, and Isaiah Satania have not done anything, Jay, as far as announcing if they're coming back. I think all 3 are coming back, but
yeah, you're waiting for announcements. And let's not remember, what a good producing wide receiver at OU was during the Lincoln years? Guy by the name of All he did was catch touchdowns.
Lee Morris.
Lee Morris. Was he a Jag? Maybe. He produced.
Hey, Jay, keep going down the position group.
It's all about producing, man. I just want guys that can produce on the field.
Offensive line, one more.
Probably one more.
Quarterback.
D-line.
Quarterback. Quarterback.
I don't think they get a quarterback.
I don't think they go get a quarterback either.
D-line, they need a couple. They needed an edge and at least one D-lineman, I think.
I would say 2 total, yeah.
So
linebacker, you got to get one.
Yeah, at least one.
Secondary, you're done. You don't need anyone else.
No, you got the defensive back today that replaces
I think
Jordan.
they're done in the secondary, Jay.
Hey, Brandon, I disagree with this, okay? And I appreciate the comment. Appreciate you joining us tonight. I disagree with it. I think high school recruiting has to be the backbone. It has to be the bloodline of what you do with your college football team. I think that's where it starts. And you got to be able to retain guys with NIL money. And then you need to use the portal for needs to supplement from guys either leaving or whatever. But to me, it starts with high school recruiting, and it starts, and that needs to be most of it. And then you do where you need things in the portal.
Well,
I don't see teams just portaling every year and winning championships. I just don't think that's the way to go. That's just me. I may be dead wrong.
Look at guys like Kip Lewis, David Stone, Peyton Bowen, Jaden Jackson.
Well, the whole defense, the defense is good.
They're all recruited guys except for the handful they bring in to fill spots. Well, offensively, you got X-Rob, Torrey Blaylock, outside of the Fasusi, Foj. Like, they still have a pretty good core of even high school recruits that are being developed right now.
And I would agree with this too, Chris.
It's the majority of their team, dude. It is the bloodline.
Basketball knows much. Yeah. I would agree.
Yeah.
How many kids are we holding down or not giving chances? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure on that. I don't think Blaylock's going anywhere after year one. I think he'll be back.
Only chance would be if they bring Caden Durham or something like that in. Hey, Kobe hasn't announced. I think he was in Texas this last weekend. I don't know, where he's visiting specifically. But
you had Hawkins committed today.
And Jake, Kobe could come back to OU.
Yeah. Hey, but Chris,
the only thing that's different is he only played 12 snaps in the playoff game, which that's weird to me.
Hey, Chris, you can go all the way. It's been since Baker Mayfield that it worked pretty good for Portals, though.
Portal's been great at quarterback.
I mean, when was the last time OU developed a high school quarterback?
Yeah.
Who would it be? Landry?
Oh man, Nate Hibble was no.
It'd be Landry Jones.
Sam Bradford was before Landry.
It'd be Landry.
Yeah, I guess it would be, Jay. But Jay, that's kind of the way across the entire
country.
Let's
just say Spencer Rattler for 2 years.
But go look across the country, Jay. It's the same way. Look at let's just look at the playoffs. Oregon, Dante Moore, transfer. Indiana, Mendoza, transfer. Ole Miss, Chambliss, transfer. Who am I missing? Miami, Beck, transfer. It's that way across the board, Jay.
Yeah.
I guess it would be Caleb Williams, and then he transferred.
But he only played a year. You didn't really develop him.
Jay, you got a trivia tonight?
I'll get trivia here just a second.
Hey, guys, check out the Fan Stop first. Sign up for your team's Shirt of the Month Club. You can use code SURGE. You can get 10% off your first 3 months. It's a new design each and every month sent to your doorstep, free of shipping. It's a great gift that keeps on giving each and every month, okay? You also have this little logo right here, Sugar 66. It's a dessert shop in the 918 area owned by our very own 918 trivia guru, okay? Trivia King 918. It's a dessert shop, all kinds of desserts, sweet treats over at the Mother Road Market in Tulsa, also by the Blue Well, a dessert shop, Sugar 66. Jay, what's your trivia?
Hang on, I'm getting a banger for you.
I feel like, he's getting a banger, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for this. This could be elite. I have a feeling it's going to be a question about wide receiver, but I may be wrong. Now we're having the Baker versus Kyler argument in the chat, which it'll go over as well as a LeBron MJ argument. You never get anywhere on those things, okay? You can't ever prove any of those things. And Baker's sitting home, and Kyler lost his job to Jacoby Brissett, okay? It's a fact. Neither one are doing great right now. Are university salary caps actually a real thing? I don't know if they're called salary caps. I mean, you got revenue sharing. They're not really called salary caps. I do think I wish they would just look at the contracts and say, these should be based on performance. If you don't perform, you don't get paid. Like unless it's an injury, there has to be some of that moving forward. This is a world that is just going to go down a road that you can't keep up with it. It can't keep doing this. And I tell you what, though, if I'm these players, I'm taking the money now because 5 years down the road, 3 years down the road, it may be changed. It may be gone. Can you imagine? Yeah, it very well could be. Bob Kelly says Jason White, Sam Bradford, Larry Jones, etc. Yeah, OU win basketball looking good. OU men have 2 road games this week.
You ready for this banger of a trivia?
I'm ready, Jay.
You're right, John, when I was mentioning wide receiver.
I figured. I know what twins think alike. We're telepathic.
So we were talking about wide receivers back in Dylan Gabriel's time at OU, first year with Britt Venables. One guy we didn't mention that was on that roster was Jalil Farouk. He stuck around. Did you know there's a guy that played wide receiver that year that's still at Oklahoma this year? Still wide receiver. Who is it? Who was on the roster at wide receiver this year that was also on the roster that year at wide receiver?
Wow. Cork's got ad right in the middle of that.
You have no clue on this, do you?
Well, when I see it, I'll know it.
I could give a hint.
Give me his number, I'd probably know it.
I'm not giving you his number, but
I know it with the number.
I could give you his initials. What wide receiver, Corks, was on Oklahoma's roster first year?
It couldn't be Jacob Jordan.
Well, if you would stop talking, I could ask the question. The very first year with Brent Venables, what wide receiver was there with Dylan Gabriel that was still there this year? I have not seen the answer yet.
Wow. Canick's a tight end. He wouldn't count. Jacob Snyder left.
It is some Jag. You're right.
Theo Weiss is in the pros. It's not him.
I'm going to give you initials.
It's a mystery.
The same initials on the first and last name. I'll give you that. That should give it away.
And it's not Jacob Jordan. It's not Zion Reagans. He's only been here a couple years. Wow.
There it is.
Melson.
Major Melson.
Major Melson.
Major Melson. There you go. Good one, Tone Loke. Way to answer, man.
Man, fun one tonight.
You know who else was on that roster?
Who's that?
Cody Jackson, who just left Fulton State and signed somewhere. He's still playing ball.
I hope Chief T-Bird is listening still, because Wednesday night, what I've got in the works Wednesday night for Jay is going to be elite for your side of the bet. I just can't wait. It's something I've been trying to think about and ponder ever since he lost the bet of what I could do. This would be great.
Do it, Jerm. Do it.
Oh, I'm working on it, Jay. I've got some outside help right now. Hey,
outside help.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Crystal, for the super tonight, and those who continue to support our channel by liking, by commenting, by rolling in the chat, by being here each and every night. If you are new here, subscribe tonight. We appreciate it. Hit the like before you leave. We go live every night at 9:30, and we're just fans, giving fans a voice, and that's what we do here. And thanks for watching tonight, guys. Hopefully more portal good news tomorrow, maybe even before you lay your head down to sleep tonight.
Yeah, and also got to apologize. I have to apologize because we just went 55 minutes. I totally forgot to open
the phone lines.
So tomorrow, anybody watching, if you want to call in, we'll have the phone lines open for you. You're making firing EJK strong with those names, Jay. Here we go. Yeah. EJ wasn't here, though. Hey, have a great night. Talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya. Boomer.